Ahoy, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. And for those of you who are new here, welcome aboard. We're going on an amazing musical journey here. Two things right before we get going here. I wanted to thank all of my subscribers so far for getting me as far as they have. I'm halfway to that 500 subscriber mark. So that's really exciting. Thank you guys so very much. You guys have been an absolute blessing, and it's been really fun chatting with you all in the comments section. Second thing, I would apologize for this last week. I've had a pretty inconsistent release schedule, and that's because of my job. I work in a cannabis farm, and things change from day to day. So every once in a while, when I'm intending to film that day, I've got to go out to work. So I'm going to try and do more of these filmed at a time, just so that I can hopefully avoid that in the future. I know lots of other reactors do that, you know, I'm going to try and get myself to be on that kind of release schedule as well. So I want to at least try getting a few videos out every week. But anyway, with all of that said, what we're on today, we are doing so this is a Token song. I don't know who he is. I've gathered that he's a hip-hop artist, and he has a song that just released called What Does Your Love Look Like, and it features our boy REN. So I'm mega excited about this. He is amazing at picking people to collab with, so I'm really excited about that. And while I'm filming today, I will also be filming, by popular demand, the Chris Webby and REN collaboration, Baggage. So watch for that one. That one's coming soon. But yeah, before we can get into this song, it looks like it's just a song. Looks like there's no video to it, so that's okay. That just means I'm going to have to try and listen extra hard. Because you guys know how bad I am at lyrical hip-hop and rap. It takes me a couple of listens to pick it up. My ears just aren't trained for it. And yet I can listen to, like, you know, deathcore and stuff and listen to it just fine. So, you know, everybody's a little different. But before we do that, we have to have a smoke session. So it is that time. Let's do that. Let's roll that. What Does Your Love Look Like? From Token and REN. I am stoked. Let's do this. Got the good old headphones on. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, let's
I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? 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 As much as I do wanna love you, I feel like we're speaking two different languages. Your house had a gate and mine had instigating, so that's the environment we feel safer in. You thought it was crazy how long that it took me to tell you I love you, like that was the weirdest. I only heard dad say I love you with mom in the room when he went back to singing his lyrics. So how could you blame me, cause you always choose to. You always choose to. You wanna know where I be at all the time, but that's not what I'm used to. Not what I'm used to. You knew where your dad was at work or he's home when he's taking the load up. I didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye.
Sorry, there was one line I kind of picked out on there about his manager teaching him to rap before being a good man. And it's an interesting thought. It's an interesting concept. Sorry, I kind of stonered out there for a second. I'm going to back it up a little bit here. Let's go back about that far. See if we can catch the lead up to that.
Didn't know where until 1:24 the day I got that phone call. And I let the phone drop. I'm trying to be my best to be a gentleman. I'm trying to learn, I never had the chance. I still look to my manager, but he gon' teach me how to be a rapper before a good man. I grew up afraid to find a letter on mama's dresser telling us goodbye. I'm used to it all, so you don't gotta hold back and cry. But I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you, but I won't get up and leave.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know that might have been like the worst place to pause, but I kind of have to, I have a thought that I needed to get out there. If you're in a relationship and yeah, you like the person, maybe they like you too, maybe they even love you, you can't keep pursuing it if you're still not right for each other. It's going to end toxic. Sometimes you have to let the person go, let them find the right person. And same for you. But it takes a lot of courage to admit when you're not the right person for somebody. And it doesn't have to be an abusive thing. It could be just that maybe you guys have nothing in common. It could be anything like that. Don't chase a relationship for idyllic purposes. I think that's, at least how I'm interpreting this, kind of what they're getting at too. Let's back that up here. I'm gonna go back right there.
Tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What is...
Sorry, that was the other thing I wanted to mention too, is if you're in a relationship that you obviously are just not the right fit for each other, that going back and forth of trying to change each other to fit the perfect ideal of the person that you want to be with is just, it's not going to work. It's going to be toxic. It's going to be, you're going to end up resenting each other.
You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
I'm not right for you,
There's our
but
boy.
I won't get up and leave. Cause I hate the pain that has colored my veins, that is present in solitary. What does your love look like? Does it look black and white? Is it your kryptonite? Do all your demons get louder at night and the voices get softened when we're intertwined? I've been going to therapy lately, cause the cause and effect made me hate the way that I feel when the loving gets real. Cause I just wanna run and escape the pressure that paints me. Pressure of safety, pressures of promises that turn to maybes. Pressure of bravely moving in the same direction. The pressure been driving me crazy. So my therapist said that these wounds that I kept were created when I was a kid. And just like that, all my thoughts raced back to a Welsh town, 96. My mother was crying, my father was screaming and shouting, denying the sin of deceiving and cheating and lying. The weeds are uprooted, the garden is dying, but still she forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete. Mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him, the words that he spoke cut throat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me and my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new Ren.
I'm not going to get too much into the content because that was really fast, particularly for me. His flow is amazing, though, and I was able to pick out bits of that. And if there's one thing about Ren that we all know is that he really does draw from his life, and the realness of it. So I believe everything he just said, and that's really heartbreaking. I'm going to back that up a bit. We're going to come back a little bit. Let's go back to 2 minutes. And this will be a long pullback, I'm sorry, but I wanted to kind of hear that whole section again.
She forgives. This cycle repeats, every night I try to sleep, hearing the screams through concrete. Mothering peace, a vision of love, a lesson that fused with the cells in my blood. A lesson that taught me that love ain't enough and that love can be porcelain when times get tough. Flash forward 5 years later, sitting in the passenger seat of my dad's car with my maker. My dad looked shaken, turned to face him, the words that he spoke cut throat like razor. He said, Ren, sometimes love can be complicated, navigating creating a world that we co-created. And I've made mistakes, but I will love you daily. And just like that, it's just me and my mum and my sis. The stress left mum disabled for a bit. I grew up fast then, cause I gotta be a new REN. Strong for my sis and my mum at a loose end. Confused but moving through the confusion. My born new love feels fake like what does your love look like? Does it tear your inside? Does it keep you up at night? My brother. Does it make you feel like a fist in your windpipe? Suffocate the feeling of what love's meant to feel like. Navigating healing but I'm still not quite right. One night stand, make the pain stop one night. One more heart to the blade of my cold night. What does your love look like?
You realize how hard that I work and you told me you feel for me. If I lost all my motivation tomorrow, would you still love me? It's easy to love when I'm up, when I'm down and you leaving. You can't even give me an answer cause you never seen it, and that's why it's hard to believe it. If you needed help but I'm too far away, is it over for you? Maybe I'm just not the person for you, even though I still could be the soul for you. Maybe we are meant to be together, but our history got in the way. Your trust issues, my fear issues, too many issues at play. You yell fast, I get quiet, you wanna see more passion. I've seen what real yelling can lead to, so no, I don't have it. I grew up afraid to see holes in a wall in a room that was locked from inside. I promise I'm used to it all. You don't gotta ever hold back and cry, but I gotta tell you why I'm not right for you, but I'm just what I should be. You try to change me, I try to change you. We never change, do we? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like? What does your love look like?
Wow. That was a beautiful song. I loved their choice of beat in that one, whereas it wasn't just a beat, you know, it wasn't what I would associate with a typical like hip hop beat. There was some beautiful music that went with that. This is Opie, by the way. She couldn't help but get in on the reaction today. She's been very attention seeky today. But this is what her love looks like. This is what her love looks like. I really liked that song. I'm gonna give that a few more listens too. And yeah, that was beautiful. I hope they make a video for it. I really do. Like an actual music video. I think that would be really cool. But Jesus, I can only imagine whatever video gets made for that. It's got to be just as heartbreaking as that. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining us today, especially with our little special guest here. And thank you to REN for introducing me to a new hip hop artist. I'm actually really excited to see what else Token has got going for him. I know I was excited about this because REN was in there, but Token was spitting some really good fire there too, and I get the feeling that he's drawing from real life experience. This is the kind of rap and hip hop I can get into. This is real, and when yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us today. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends if you like. And if you like what we do, I've got to buy me a coffee. Anything helps supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much, and stay high. Peace.